Yo, everybody, welcome back to Share Unfiltered. It's your boy, again, Shady, the one and the only. Today, guys, we've got something different, something really special, all right? So we're speaking with someone who lived through something that most of us can't even imagine. The Nova Music Festival Massacre. We have her here live with us, okay? She's not here to push a narrative at all. She's here to speak the truth, her truth, and that deserves to be heard. And like I usually say, this is not about size, this is about people and lives changed forever. About questions everybody needs to ask, things we need to talk about. So without saying too much, guys, today we're going to introduce our guest called Mazal. Hi.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm okay, really excited.
Good. We've been planning this for weeks and weeks and
Yeah,
weeks, but somehow we're a bit busy, and then finally we made it today. So I want to say thank you very much for taking the time to actually
of
do this
course.
and join us. Okay, thank you very much. I know it's been a tough, but thank you so much for coming to want to spread the light for people to understand things from your side. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, can I ask you where you are from?
Okay, so my parents come from Ethiopia in '84, and
Wow.
I born in Israel, yeah, in the
Mm-hmm.
19s. So I grown
Yeah.
up here in the south. I live in
Yeah.
Netivot. It's very close to the border, like 15 minutes from that area that was the festival.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, wow.
And yeah, so all my life here.
So,
Yeah.
basically, I think it was not until recently, I think this year, or was it last year? That's when I found out that there are black people in Israel. I'd never known that before. And that was something that also spurred me to start to switch my content towards Israel because I found out there are black people. I just wanted to explore that a lot. And you are the first I'm speaking with, first
Yeah.
ever. So for me, it's exciting as well. So I don't know, how is like life? How was life for you, like growing up in Israel?
Wow, it is crazy that
Mhm.
like you don't know that. A lot of
No.
people don't know that. Like this is very I don't know, all the color and all the religion. Israel
Hmm.
is like that, and we have a
Wow.
lot of black people like me, a lot of Jews, Ethiopian, but we
Hmm.
have from Eritrea and from Sudan and like
From Sudan as well.
yeah, refugees that
Wow.
come and live here and work and everything. And so
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
it's very weird because for me, this is my home. I never felt it different. We have racist people around the
Everywhere.
world,
In London as
but
well. Lots.
people is racist. The country is not racist because I have all the rights like everyone. And when I was a kid, like in kid garden, I
Yeah.
was in the same with the white and with the Muslim together.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when I growing up, I knew that we have racist people and anti-Semitic people that hate
Yes.
us and
Yes.
terrorists. But until the 7th of October, I really believe it's only like a small group of crazy people that hate us, and that's it.
Wow.
But after that, I get it. A lot of
Mm.
people don't really get it. What is
Yeah.
Israel? Shocked when
Um,
I come to the festival and tell my story
yes.
and tell like I'm black woman. I'm Israeli first of all because I grown up and like all my life here. So is
Wow.
yeah,
That's
crazy.
interesting. Can you describe what the atmosphere was like before everything happened in Nova Festival? So when you
Mhm.
went and you started, how was it like?
Okay, so I'm sure that you know that here in Israel we have a lot of Israeli Arab that live here.
Yes, 2 million.
So, and
Okay.
yeah, it's crazy. And I was 2 years in Jerusalem, live in Jerusalem.
Yes.
And like I said before, I knew that we have racists and crazy and like terror people like that,
Yes.
but I live in safe. I was living in Jerusalem. I have Arab friends, and I go to the market of the Arab, and I buy things, and we say hello. And some people that also curse and spit to my direction. And like I said, okay, this is crazy that hate me. Okay, this is his problem.
Yeah.
And again, in my mind is like little group of people that sick. But after
Yeah.
the 7th of October and all the people that support them, and when I see people that do protest one after the
Yes.
7th of October in New York, and
London as
you
well.
really don't understand
Everywhere.
what's happening everywhere, that
Mm.
lie and believe that lies and share that lies. And like, my friend was gay, and I that murder in the Nova, and I see gays for Gaza, and like, what like, what gays for Gaza? My friend was gay, and she like, this is place of love.
Mm.
And I get it that the
Yeah.
world is not safe, like I think it's not small group, it's a lot of people that not really understand, and they have to fight.
Really
So
sad.
everything is changed in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's just really sad to hear that. So, I'm going to the festival. Like, um, before you went for it, like, was it something that you were looking forward to? Was it something that you just went to randomly, or was it like you planned for the festival ahead of time before going? Like, what was the story behind you going to the festival? Like, why did you decide to go for Nova Festival that year?
Yeah. So this kind of festival I go in since I was a teenager. And the Nova
Okay, like,
Festival, yeah, I love the trance music. I love that people, because in that it's crazy that it's happening that, yeah, like, it's
yeah,
place only love and happiness, and very different people, and everyone accept everyone, and like big love and happy.
yes,
So the Nova, I know 3 years before that Nova festival that everybody know, and
yeah.
every year we have some parties, and I knew that Nova is gonna be like the biggest Nova, the craziness, because here in Israel, if we have a party of 1,000 people, it's like huge, you know, it's huge.
Okay.
And the
Mm.
Nova Festival, that Nova Festival, we was 3,500 people.
Massive.
Yeah,
Wow.
the
Okay.
biggest.
Makes
So
sense
me and
now.
my friend, we buy 3 months before the event the tickets. The moment that go
Yeah,
out,
it came out 3 months in advance. You already looking forward to it.
looking for and like excited and trying to convince all the world to come with us and talking about that. And like, 1 month before we call to each other, we have 1 month to the Nova, and like very excited, and 1 week to the
Mm.
Nova, and buy things. And yeah.
So, when you got to the festival and everything started, and you all do the music, you were having fun. When did you first realize that something was wrong?
Oh, so we get there in Friday night. Friday night we get there, me and Danielle and Yochai, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And the night was amazing. Like I said, was crazy party. And in the morning, it was like 6:20, something like that.
Yeah.
I was in the tent. I go to get sunglasses. It's crazy because I try. Oh, I have. Thank you so much. I have a. I can no. How do I
Was it?
say, to
Yeah.
not see that, because my
Okay. Yeah. You had. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
I understand.
I don't know how. It's קשב וריכוז in Hebrew. I don't know how to say in
Yeah.
English.
And if you can say anything, just say it in Hebrew. It's fine.
Okay, so in the night was amazing. 6:20. I was in the tent, and after some minutes, I prepared to come back to the dance floor. They stopped the music. I was in shock, like what's happening. And in the same time, because I live in that area, You get used to it. I get used to it. Like we have some several months we have rockets that we get from Gaza, and so okay, this is only rockets. It's gonna be fine, and we have a little bit hope that the music come back in that moment. But
Okay, I
yeah,
see.
yeah,
So when the
because this,
music,
yeah, the
sorry to cut
music,
you.
yeah, the music, it stopped, and at some point the security guys come to us and tell us that we have to go, like that the party is over. Then we get it, the party is over, and again you think, okay, this is that area,
Yeah.
it's only record, it's gonna be fine. Let's go home, like that. And yeah, you want to ask something?
Yes, yes, please. So, I was gonna ask you the first sounds you saw, but what went through your mind when you realized the attack had started? Excuse me. How
Wow.
did people around you react to it?
So it was crazy. It was very chaos because a lot of people don't live in that area, so they don't get it what's happening. So a lot of people take their stuff and start to running, and you can imagine 3,000 people. Yes, so
Yes, stampede,
start to
like
take their stuff.
running.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hurry up! And I look around, and I have video that I filmed in that moment. That I said,
Oh,
"End of the world coming." I asked my friend, and my friend said, "It's look like." And I said, "End of the world coming," my friend, like that in the video. I can send to you after to
okay.
see.
Please, I would like to
I
see it.
was
Yeah.
joking about the fact that everybody like very in panic because it's only
Mm-hmm.
rockets,
Yeah.
and we take our stuff because the security guys start to hurry up, tell us that to hurry up, and we go to the car. We saw a traffic, big traffic, again, a lot of people to the way out, and
Mm-hmm.
we go to the traffic jam, like we drive very slowly, but we stuck in the way out, like we didn't
Yes.
succeed to go on the road. Two or three cars that separate us and the road, and that moment all the crazy things happen because that moment we
Mm,
start to hear gunshots.
yeah. Oh my. So
um,
really sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. Um, so do you feel, or let me rephrase it. What image or what moment of that day still like haunts you the most, still stays on your mind? Like the moment that you remember every time you think back to that day, something that you saw. Is there any memory that haunts you?
oh yes, my friend.
Oh, sorry, you lost a friend?
Yeah.
I think you mentioned. Oh, so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. Okay,
uh,
I can skip the question.
yeah,
It's okay. Yeah, I'll skip it.
we have a lot of, look, we do it like that. I can tell, I tell you my story, okay, and
Okay,
then you
tell me.
have,
Tell me. I'm
because
listening,
yeah.
please.
So when we was there and start to hear the gunshots, we get it that we saw a policeman that come, and I said to myself, oh my god, we have terrorists. But in the same time I saw the policeman, so I said, okay, they're gonna control of that, and the traffic don't move, it's stuck. So we decide to go on the land to try to pass the traffic from another way, and like through the forest between the trees, and we stuck because it was holes and in a deep
On the road.
pits on the forest because we're
On the
trying to, yeah,
so on the road there were holes in the
we
road.
didn't succeed to go on the road.
Okay,
We
to
have
run.
the famous picture of all the cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we was on the force area, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like two or three cars that separate us to go on the road. But that point the cars stuck and don't move, so we trying to go on the force, like between the trees. We try
Mm-hmm.
to pass the traffic
Mm.
like that and go on the land from on the road from another way.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Did I
Yes.
explain myself?
Yes, very clear. I got it.
Okay. So when we on the force, we stuck because all the ground was like that with the hose.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
The car cannot move on. That
Mm.
moment we go out, and I have also video from that moment. It's crazy. We go out, we look around, and we see the policemen, and the gunshot that we hear in the beginning start to come very hard,
Close, close to you.
close. Yeah, close to like the sound
Yeah,
start
it
to
was
be very
getting
close.
louder. Mm-hmm.
And the policemen start to fight very hard, like they are
Gunshot fire among each other. So they're
they are
shooting.
shouting, they are screaming to each other with the IDF words that I don't understand, but I get it that I'm in the middle of a war, something very big happening. That moment I get it. And my friend Yochai, he get it that all the cars on the road is abandoned cars. So we have to abandon.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have the famous video of all the people that running on
We,
the force,
we
not
see
on the
we see
force,
it.
on the fields.
Yes, we have that one where people the one I've seen where people were running and it was like it looked like it was the a
They don't
setting
know
of
where
the
to run.
festival, yeah, but it was scattered different directions
Yeah.
like that.
So they abandoned their car, but we stuck before and we don't get it what's happening. And we wait to the traffic that don't move. That after that we get it that this is abandoned cars. Like Yochai get it. And he said to us,
Mm.
we have to abandon our car also and run to the road with hope that we have there more policemen, more soldiers, because we think this is only the situation that happening, that terrorist that we saw and that policemen that fight in there. So okay, they gonna control of that, and we run to the opposite direction,
Yeah.
and we do that. And the moment that we reach to the road, if I feel that I'm in the middle of a war before that, so I
Must have
found
been
myself
really tough.
on the road behind the car hiding and get a shot from all the direction, and you don't know from what direction it's come. Like if in the beginning I hear from one direction, I know that it's come from that way. Now I don't know, I only pray that I'm in the right side of the car, and I run from car to car like that, like deep
Yeah,
down.
you were ducking like that.
Yeah, behind the cars, and a lot of car abandoned cars, and a lot of people that running, and all the people that hiding under the cars. No one survived, no one, because the terrorists come and they do like that under the cars.
No one.
All the
Oh
people that
my god.
think the safe place is under the car, dead like that. And we from car to car we run like that, and some point we get it that we are back and forth in that road, and they close on us because the gunshots start to be very very close, and the amount is was crazy. I saw a lot of movie of war movie, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you see also, and all the ta 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 ta
Yeah.
ta, all
Yes.
the like that,
Yes.
crazy from that way and that way and that way and that way, and more close and more far, and it's not only that, it's like the RPG and boom and the rockets and everything, and like what's
No
happening,
way.
I don't know. And some point my friend Yochai, we was together all the time, me, Daniel, and Yochai, and my friend Yochai, he was like more with control about that, he was
He's
I was,
calm, trying to be calm.
yeah, I was like after him like that. And he said to me, okay, Mazal, you have to crawl, like put your head down, and we need to crawl. So I found myself on the ground, like crawl on the ground,
Yeah, like
on the
rolling,
road.
moving.
Yeah, I never crawled in my life, and I see legs of people running, and we get it that they are really here because we start to hear the voice of the Arabic scream also. It's not a gunshot.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
gunshot anymore. So we decide to go to went to the bushes on side the main road You notice really bushes is like little trees. You know, we have the road of the famous road of all the cars and the
Mm-hmm.
little trees inside on the side.
On the side,
So
yeah.
yeah, so we went there and we start to running. And when I said running, like this is crazy because I broke the branch of the trees to get inside of the trees to win, like to trying to
Oh.
something cover me like that.
Hmm.
And we run like there, but we get it that they really hear because the voice of the Arabic and the gunshots start to be they hear. So we decide
Really
to
loud.
hide.
Yeah.
We decide to hide. Danielle and Yochai land on their back on the ground, and they start to like that cover themselves with plants. You know, I did the same thing, and I feel not safe like that, like my face to the sky. I don't know, like I felt very exposed. So I turn around on my stomach and I protect my head like that. And like I breathe the sand, my face on the ground, and like I'm like that. And it's about second, and I hear them. They went inside, the terrorists, like I said, we start to hear them before. And he said to us, get up, get up, get up, you, like that. And in that moment, I know that he talked to us. And the same time, I don't get it that this is real. Like terrorists talk to me right now, and I don't have time to think. And I get the back of the weapon to my head. My hand was here, and I get the
I'm,
back of the weapon, and I feel my head like that jump and fall on the floor. Few
I'm,
seconds that I'm not there, like my head on the space.
I'm
And when
so
I come
sorry you have
back,
to go through this.
I know. And when I come back, like to be, I don't know, to hear something, because some few minutes I see black, I feel someone like that, like hold my legs and straight my legs like that, put some ropes on my legs or something. And that moment, I don't know what he do. I feel something heavy drop on my legs, and someone do something with my legs, and I need to play dead. That's it. Not think about nothing. You are dead now. And I play dead, and that person do something with my legs, and another terrorist come and they start to talk with each other in Arabic, and one of them come close to me, and I felt that he come close to me, so I know that I need to hold my breath, so I hold my breath, and my face was on the ground, so he like that pick up my face to cut me, I guess, let go, and they go, they like put the ropes from me and they go.
Wow.
I was sure that I'm dying right now. I was sure that I don't get it. I don't feel relieved like they go. I was sure that I'm dying, and I talk with God like this is really happening. Like terrorist was here. What's going on? And I lose my conscience. And you ask me what is the things that in my mind all the time. So here we go. I lose my
Wow.
conscience, and when I wake up after a 2 hours time, something like that, the first thing that I do is call my friend Danielle. I call her Danielle, but she don't answer me. So I get up my head and I saw she was dead. I looked to the right side and I saw Yochai next to me, also dead. And I came back with my head to the ground. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't get it what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'm so
I'm in
sorry to hear
illusion.
this.
I don't know. This is real. This is not real. I take something for accident. I don't know. Please, begging to God, talking with God. This is not real. Like I'm this illusion. In the same time, I'm never look again to them. Like I knew that in the moment that I saw them, that is not with me, and I never see
Yeah.
that before because that terrorists don't leave you a chance to survive that. And
So,
I talking, I talking with God and begging to him to please make it stop. Please send someone to take me from here. Like this is my safe place. I don't move from here until someone come and take me. That's it. This is my place. And I land there next to them, waiting. I don't know for what. pray to God, and I feel someone come close to me again. I'm sure this is terrorist in that moment, and I scared to death. It's not like the first time that I was like disconnect. Here I was sure that this is terrorist. I'm scared to death, and that person come and start to like touch on my body, like look something on me, like do like that on my legs, everything, like do something, and I don't breathe, and I don't know how much time I don't breathe in that time, and do like that, like that, like that, and after he finish to look something on me, he land on my legs, like half body on my legs, half body next to me, like X, like this is me, this is
Yeah.
my leg. He
Yeah.
come with his leg like this on me, okay, like half body on me, half body on the ground next to me, and don't move.
What?
And I wait. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. That moment I start to feel like, okay, this is not a terrorist because he's move like that, but he keep going to land on the ground next to me and don't move. I said, okay, this is someone who's hiding, he's not a terrorist. And I get up my head to see. And I saw a 22 years old girl that was in the Nova also, freak out when she saw me. She was sure that I'm dead. She looked phone on me to get help. And when she don't found, because I land on my phone, he was on my press like that. I land on my phone, so
Mm.
she don't found. So she decide to hide between the bodies because she was sure that I'm dead. And she
Oh.
freak out. She was like, "You
Oh.
alive?" like that.
Oh.
And I was
Oh.
with white short. Why this convince
Oh.
her? I was with white short, and when I
Yeah.
get the back of the weapon, you can see my head is everything scars. I did two surgeries in my hand, and all
Yeah.
this also was open. Now it look good, you know.
Oh
And my
my
head,
God. So sorry you went through this.
I don't know if you can see now. So this is was my hand. All my back was blood because of my hand, and I sure that this is also convinced the terrorist that I'm dying or something. And she was
Yes.
sure that I get a bullet in my head
In the
here.
back, yes.
Yeah. And when we start to talk, I give her my phone. This is what she look, and she start to text message to everyone in my WhatsApp in location. And also this is I know the time like that I was unconscious because we stopped to connect the world in 9:20, and we came back to connect with the world in 11:30, something like that, 12.
Okay,
He
920.
text
Yeah.
message to everyone and location and help and we need rescue. And that moment it was a lot of terrorists on the road. We keep going, listen to the gunshot, we can listen to them, like they there, keep going, look for people. And she text message, we keep going, land there and play dead. And some point I start to feel like something is going on like behind me, like I hear something, but I don't succeed to recognize what is that. So I turn around to look and I get fire. Like everything is fire behind me. And I get it that
Fire.
they burn all the bushes that we was there.
Wow.
And the only way out is to the road. Everything, like they burn all the way from the not the force, the films to
The fields,
the
yeah.
road, you know.
Yeah.
And they on the
Oh
road
my
like
God.
waiting for people like us that succeed to hide or just hurt or something to
Yeah.
run.
They were
And I
smoking you
remember that,
out.
yeah. And I remember that I look back again to her and I said to her, "We have fire here." Like, I don't know, like I'm in the middle of a movie or something. What's happening? And she texts message to everyone. They do a fire, they burn us, the terrorists on the road, we have rescue, we have like that, and we have like that. And I wait until the fire come really, really close to me, until I start to be very hot and hot, like I feel like the fire about to
Oh.
touch me.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Until now, I talk with
It's
you. and my brain don't really get it that this is really situation that I was. Everything
Wow.
is run around me. Here we have fire, and the point that the fire start to pass me, that point it scared me more from the terrorist, from die, from everything. I don't care. That point I said, okay, I saw a abandoned car on the road, like a lot of the abandoned car that was there. I said to that girl, I run to that car, and she like, we have terrorists, and I don't care, we have fire here. Like, I prefer to get a shot and die like that, but I'm not gonna burn alive. It's not gonna happen. And I like how she said, like, I go crazy for a second. I stand up and I hold my phone. I hold my hand like that because she was blow up. It was very bad. I remember that I hold her like that, and I'm like that, like the my body, and I run
Yeah.
from the bushes. I opened the car and it was open with God luck, and I opened the car.
Oh,
I went inside to the back seat. On the floor, when you put the legs on the
yeah.
floor, when you put the legs, I do me
Yeah.
like a ball, tiny as I can, like my face on the floor of the car, like that, tiny as I can. And was there blanket? I cover myself to trying to do like me, like how do you say karit? Like when you sleep with
Is it
the
like a
pillow,
pillow?
pillow, like a pillow.
Okay.
Yeah, do me like that, tiny as I
Yeah.
can. And was there blanket? I cover myself and I talk with people in the phone, begging to people, like very without hope, and I don't know how to call it, and scared to death, because when I run, I was scared from the fire. I don't think from the terrorists. I don't look if they're there or there, if they look.
So you
I don't
don't.
think about nothing, only run. In the moment I reach to the car and I hide, I was
Yeah.
scared to death because I don't know if they see me and they come to me right now and they gonna open the car. And I'm scared to death. I don't know. I don't know what is scare until that moment. What is scare about? What is mean? The word scare, And I was there. The time was like 12:30, something like that. And I wait in that car 2 hours,
2 hours like
keep
that, rolled up
two
like this
hours. What is like that? Like, imagine my head like on the ground of
on the
the car, and I like a
r-
baby,
roll like a ball. Yeah,
like
like
a ball.
rolled up.
In one
Yeah,
side of the, like behind the
just
driver, we have the place of
where you put your feet.
the legs, trying to not pass the seat when you
Ah,
on the floor. You get at me? And I'm there, and I hear the terrorists come close and go far, and come close and go far, and again. Your
oh my
brain,
God,
I don't know to explain that. I don't know.
that
Every
was
second you think like you're
torture.
gonna blow up in the car,
That
like
was
that.
torture.
And in 3 afternoon, something like that, when I
Hmm.
on the in that position, don't move again. Someone opened the car, and I look up like that. Like I said, my face was on the ground, so I look up like that, and I see men with hurt in his hand, like every blood, like that. And with him, the girl that was with me in the bushes. She didn't go out like me. She jumped from bush to
Okay.
bush. She burned a little, and
Oh my God.
in the 2:30, something like that, the terrorists finish their job there. Like, they kill everyone, they burn everyone, and they keep going to the another place to kill more people. So they go, and three survivors said, like, this is our time to escape. So they go out from the bushes, and she reached to them. She told them that I'm in the car, and they come to me. They pull me from the
Oh,
car.
bless her.
They look
Yeah.
another car that work. They found, and we drive to a safe place. It was like Tzomet Turim. It was spot of all the ambulance and like that take people that get hurt.
Yeah.
And on the way, I can say like that look from the window only one time, and I look one time from the window, and I was in everything is smoke and fire and car and burn and things that the my mind don't never imagine something like that. In my worst nightmare, I never can imagine something like that. And I see one man on the floor that I never forget them, because he was older, and he was not like he not was policeman, not soldier, and not someone that was in the party. He don't look like that. He looked like a father or grandfather that come to rescue, because he was with his face to the area, and he didn't succeed. And I it take me like straight to like he come to rescue someone, but he and his picture don't leave me also. And I never look back again. I came back with my face to the car until we get there, and we get to the safe place. They took me to the hospital. They do me surgery in my hand. A few months ago I did another one, and my friend they found after a week, because and it was the hard week in my life, because I it was hard week in my life, because I will have to tell the family, because I wake up to the message that they are lost, that they are looking for them, but I knew that they are not alive. And I talk with the family, and I tell them the
I'm so
truth.
sorry to hear that.
And after a week, we get the
Yeah.
call, and we get it that they are the fire hit them, and this is why they don't found. And since then, I'm fighting to convince
Wow.
someone is crazy, what's happened to us.
Wow. This is so horrific. So very horrific. The way you described it, so very graphic. Someone listening to this without knowing, the context of this might think that you're talking about some movie that you watched,
Yeah,
because you were talking about the gunfire, ta, then the
yeah,
RPG, then the fire, the smoke, then people shouting and everything, everyone running around, and you're just there looking like it's not real. It's
it's
like a
not
dream.
real. Like a dream, like a nightmare.
You you are a tough person. You are a warrior. Like you are a survivor. The way you laid down there, like you with all the pain, you were hit there. Then with your hand was hurting. You on the floor. They grabbed you, and you still played dead. Like you are a true survivor. You run through the what you call it. There was fire coming. You had to run into the car. You stayed rolled up like that, like a pillow in the car, like that, and stayed. You could hear the terrorists going forward and backward near you. It was almost like torture. It's like, is it now? Okay, it's not now. Is it now? Am I gonna make it? And you had to stay calm. Like for you to be
Hours.
able to do this and not panic for hours. Somebody asked a question that it started at 6:30, yeah, and up to like 3 p.m. Was it?
It started in what, the massacre? No, it was
The
until the
Nova Festival.
the Nova Festival, the party, or the massacre that was there again. It started 6 p.m.,
Sorry, you
yeah,
broke up
and
there.
she knew, talking about around p.m. Yeah, 6:30 a.m. It start all the rackets. I start to run from the terrorists in 7:30, something like that. They catch us in 9:20 in the morning, and I succeed to escape. Someone rescue me, also survivor like me, and 3 p.m. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Now you're a survivor. Like I'm really like really sorry to hear this. To be honest, I'm just shocked and lost for words. The way you described it, I didn't envision it to be like this at all. Like
I know.
I have no words. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Like,
I know.
and I really want to say thank you for actually, you know, opening up. to share your story like this in graphic
Thank you
details.
for giving me the stage to talk to tell your people your this is what we need. This is what gives me hope that we are together, that people really want to listen, that people really want to understand, to stop to use that excuse of the occupation to or the pre-Palestinians people there because it's not true. Like the people there suffer all their life because they are leadership, and the people don't get it that they won't support them and they support the leadership that hurt them. So thank you,
Wow.
really.
No, honestly, like after all of this that you've said, for you to be able to pull yourself together mentally, that mental for someone pull themselves back mentally is really tough. I've been in some different situation that something happened, and it took me some months, to sort out my mental health, but it was nothing. It was nothing at all. But with this, yeah, well, thank you very much. Like for people that are watching now,
Yeah.
like what advice would you like to give people? Because with everything going on around, one, misinformation. Most of us, we don't know that there are black people in Israel. Most of us have zero idea. I never knew that there were Muslims in Israel. It was this year I found out that there are Muslims in Israel that are Israeli. I'd never ever heard that before. Many things that I never knew that I'm just finding out now. So I want to say, like, is there anything you'd like to say to people that are watching this, an advice for them?
Okay, about Muslim, I have to tell you, one person that he is a Muslim, live in Israel. He is an Israeli Muslim. We have such thing. People don't get it that, but we have that.
Israeli Muslim.
Yeah, we have Arab, Israeli
Ah,
Arab. Like I'm Ethiopian Israeli. We have Arab Israeli. Is a fact. Muslim. Yes. And
yeah.
that person, he work in the Nova like a security guy. He is a policeman with his job. He is a policeman, Muslim policeman in Israel. Surprise! And he come to work in the Nova like security guy. One night to get money like that. Not his work,
Yeah.
side work.
Yeah. Like side
And
hustle.
everything start. And guess what? He was one of the policemen that fighting against the terrorists, and more than that, he rescued 200, okay, the number 200 people from the party when he go back and forth with a car, and every time pick up 10 people in the car, that one of under like that in the car 20 times back and forth.
An Arab Israeli Muslim
He's a
was,
Bedouin,
was
yeah, yeah.
defending you.
Defend us, and he rescue people, in save people, and he come with me to delegation to talk with the world, to people understand what's happening, and in here they kill also people that Muslim
They killed
in that
Muslims too
day.
that day.
They do it. One woman is the Bedouin with the hijab and everything, pregnant, and they shot her multiple times. They don't care that she is so it's not about land, it's not about religion, it's not about
To
nothing
me,
of that. It's about hate. And if
this
that
is
person
this is horrific.
don't understand, all the people that really, what my message to the world every time that I go is, people have to understand that our war is against group of sick people that hate everything that not the same like them. If you don't support them, you dead. They do that in Gaza also. They kill their people, and we have
Even
fact.
in there, they killed their own people in their
In
own
there,
land.
before few weeks ago, they kill Palestinians on the street like that to show all the people there that you need to look and see what's happening. If someone go against us, you dead like him. Okay, you understand me? They kill him in the street like that. Everybody see. And they scare of them because they use them. And here in Israel, we trying to explain the word because you gave them to you gave them continue with all the
Yeah, their life.
hero things that
Yeah,
they you're trying to
that
help
is
them, but
yeah,
they
that
gonna
is
come to your home also. You're from London, yes?
yeah,
And I see what's happening. London, Paris is very scary. People, you have to wake up because if that person keep going and grow up, they gonna come in your home, and everybody here home. Because if you don't support that, you are need to like that to their God, because it's not Allah of the Muslim. Because my friend Remo that save people is Muslim
yeah,
also, and his God
yeah,
is not the same God. So it's
mm,
not don't is not excuse.
yeah,
You have to wake up to share that, to stop them be leader of something. They have to be in jail like that. And
yeah.
yes, it's scary, it's very
Wow,
scary.
wow, that's so horrific, so horrific. I want to say, Juicy says, Shady, thank you for bringing the story to the light. I don't know what this Arabic, or this
Mazal kol ahava
Hebrew word
ba'olam.
is. Love.
Mazal all the love in the world.
And then here to say, I see people saying, thank you, Mazal.
Thank you
Um,
for all of
oh,
you
thank you,
being
thank
here.
you, thank you. More, you're strong, Mazal. Sending you hugs, sending you love. This one says, I got a Muslim neighbor in Jaffa who is never given up on his right to vote in Israel. He runs the gym. Okay, so I see, oh, wow, people really appreciate you because it is really tough. This one here, Unknown's one says, I'm so sorry for what happened to you and your friends and music festival goers at what was supposed to be an amazing event. I'm so sorry. So many people will not listen, do not know. The thing about
Yeah.
this is that, you know, what made me curious about this was because my previous followers kept asking me Israel or Palestine, and I was wondering why they asking me that because I wasn't really into that
It's
topic. I
not
didn't know.
about Israel and Palestine.
Let's say that. Yeah, so me, I was wondering what that is. So I never cared. It was I went for a protest, and someone was telling me some things in the protest. I have a video of it. Okay, then I decided to do my research, and then that's when somehow I stumbled across someone on Instagram sent me a message, said that there are black people living in Israel. Because I mean, I should have thought that obviously people travel to different countries, but she said these people are black, they're Israeli, they are some are Jewish, some are this, some are that.
Yeah,
And looking
I'm a
into it,
Jew, and I know that we have a lot of Christian also that live here.
mm, wow, that's very interesting. But we never hear about it in the media. We all, as everybody just assumes, Israel, they are all Jews. That's it. All Jews, all European, blue,
All
green
Jews,
eyes.
white Jews, not only all Jews,
That's what they say. Only
all there is white Jews, and everybody
white,
that is not white Jews, so
blonde
they are
hair.
do I don't know racist, don't give the rights and don't give like that, and
They say
everything of
apartheid
that
state.
lies.
They say it's the apartheid state.
Yeah,
Was
yes.
it? And that they said that racism. Even on my channel, some people said to me that, bro, you're black guy. Don't talk about these people that they hate you.
What?
I
I
start,
can tell
yeah.
you like that. I tell you, I don't know if that things you have in London or United States, but here in Israel, I am a black. Okay, you can if I go to get a work and someone and I live all my life.
Tell me, yeah,
I
yeah.
burn here. All I don't know something else. I was in Ethiopia when I was 15. I go to a trip and I came back. So this is my home. If I go to a work to get a work and someone tell me, no, you are black, you cannot get that work. I said, okay, I go to the court, I take a lawyer, and I said to him, he told me like that, and boom, I win and I get
That's
money
it.
and the work, and he lost his work. So this is the law. He's here in Israel. Is a fact.
Mm,
I can win
mm.
because you cannot be racist with the. You can be racist, like the person. You can hate me because I'm black. Okay, this is your problem. You're
Yeah,
crazy, not me.
personal.
But
Yeah, personal.
you hurt me, you don't give me my right, so the law is with me. So you can say it about Israel that it's placed like that and like that and like that, because this is a lie, and this is a lie that the Hamas people, all the terrorists use this and on the Arab. Go to the hospital, a lot of איך קוראים לזה? A lot of doctors, surgery people, I don't know. They are Arab. They are Muslim.
Wow. Mm.
It's
I
a
think
fact. Go
people.
to Soroka. So
Yeah,
what do
tell
you
me.
want? This is all the lies of their people, and they use that because it's very easy to go about something that is very with our
Oh,
heart.
propaganda.
What
Like
they said?
like like propaganda, like spreading
Yeah,
false information.
yeah, they use that very hard, and they, every time like go on the TikTok and like that, and everybody like believe on that
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
but it's a lie, you know. I
yeah,
am a fact.
yeah.
My friend Remo is a Muslim. Is he's a fact. So what do you want?
Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that, like, so I saw your post, I can't remember how we came across each other. I'm not 100% sure, but it was on Instagram, and then I
Yeah,
saw your description, and I was like, huh? I was like, okay, let me talk to you and see what's up. I was just curious. I went through your posts, and I saw where you're in the hospital. I saw bandages on you, and I was like, she survived the massacre. I've not heard about her at all. I said, okay, please, I would like to speak with you. And that's why I actually came to you to want to hear more. Because one, I would kind of, in as much as I associate with everybody, still like we're all one. For me, was that one of the reasons why I started looking into those areas was because of the black people in Israel, to be honest. Yeah, I'm Christian. I love Jesus. I love, like, Christianity came from Judaism. Like, is a derivative from there. So you guys, if there's no Judaism, there's no Christianity. So I love all that history and everything. And I've always wanted to talk about it, but because of the political sides of things, I don't want to talk about Israel at all, ever, for years. But recently, I've noticed the black people there, and I thought, okay, I'm going to talk about my black brothers and sisters. So, like, for me, doing this with you, there's also this connection. Like, okay, she's black, I'm black. There's nothing racist, guys. Watching this, there's nothing, there's nothing discriminatory about this. I speak to everybody. I love everyone. We're all one family. But I wanted to speak to someone that was actually black as well, to hear their side of it. And when we started talking, I could hear your accent as well. You are a black Jewish person personified. Like, I could feel it in the way you talk. And you're black, there's a way they say black people act in a certain way, and people say, oh, don't talk about black people like that. It is true though. The way you were talking, I was like, yeah, come on, sister, come on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell them. You are a very strong person. Like, you got charisma as well. Like, you speak with so much flair. You have this positive energy. I'm sure you have a lot of friends. He said, what am I
oh,
doing?
my little boy, come.
Come, hello, mate.
One second.
All right. He said, bro, are you trying to shut up,
She's
bro?
my girl. Oh,
Oh, hello. Hiya.
hello.
Hello. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, she's so beautiful. What's her name?
Kali.
Carly. Hi, Carly.
Yes. Hi,
Is your voice
Kali.
shady? Hiya. Oh, yeah. I was saying, I'm
No.
sure you have like a lot of friends and stuff like that because of your positive energy. So I really wanted to, have a chance to speak with you to get to hear about life growing up in Israel for you, and which you shared earlier. And I want to say thank you for the energy, for the time. Amazing, really. Yeah. So if there's anything else you'd like to say, yeah, we'll appreciate it. But you've shared so much that, to be honest, I don't want to have to put you through saying anymore, because even for me as a listener, I know how I felt in my body. I know how I felt. Like, I
Look,
can't do what you did. I can't do it. I can't do it.
it's very
Just
hard,
so you
but
know.
at the same time, I know that I have to do it. Look, I have son. I didn't see that in the first. I have son, 10 years old. He's a big boy. And
Oh.
for me,
Mm,
I have to make sure that he have a safe word, because
mm.
he's like me. He grown up like me. He's a regular Israeli. He have a black friend and white friend, and they never look to each other in different way. Like they're the same. It's only color, and
Yeah, it's just color of skin. I've got many white friends here, many of them, and sometimes when I joke with them, they call me words, you know. And if somebody hears them, I think it's racism. No, we talk to ourselves. We don't see the color of skin, like pure English Cockney. When he talks to me, he was even the one that taught me how to eat some English food that I'd never heard of before. So we got really close. Anyway, I have some questions that people would like to. Sorry, a few people have questions for you. My English
yeah.
just went on holiday there. So Zoe Bell said, Mazal, how are you doing now? Are you okay?
Look, I'm 2 years that I feel like I'm in a loop. Is don't over from a war. Now we have a run. Like, so it's crazy. It's 2 years, very hard, and I'm keep going process all the day, because I feel like the time stuck with me some point, like, and I don't know. I don't have exactly answer to that. I only want to make sure that we're gonna live in
Live day
safe
by
world.
day.
So
Yeah,
thank you so much.
we live. Yeah. Adili Jewel Eklund said, Mazal, I want to hug you so much. And
Virtual
how,
hug.
how about your family? How about your family? Do you have, like, after the whole
Wow, my
ordeal
family.
and
I have because my family is they are religious. They are keeping Shabbat. So
oh
I have
yes, Saturday.
a luck that in the 7th of October they didn't know that I am in the Nova. So
Okay, you had to
they
sneak.
wake up to rackets, but again, we live in the same area. So this is that area. I have shelter in my home. They have shelter in my home. Everything is okay. We don't panic.
Yeah.
But in the afternoon, like when I go out and like, hey, dad, I'm in the hospital. So when
They
they
were
get it, that
shocked.
I can,
They were
until
like,
now, they have
what?
processed that. And my
Yeah.
mom is very hard to get it that I can was die every
Mm,
second. I don't have brothers or sisters, like I one only child.
yeah.
So they are very worried for me. But they are
So
helping me, and like that. We are together in that.
it said, Basil, you're based in Beersheba. I mean, you don't have to share your location.
No, I very close to that. I'm a little city. It's called Netivot. It's very close to Beer Sheva, to Reim, to Sderot. It was one of the target of the terrorists, but on the way to Netivot, they crossed the Nova and they spend the time there. So they save our city, all the people, my friends that die in the Nova. Because if not the Nova, the massacre was very big, more bigger.
Mm.
We know that.
So with the recent attacks, so for me, when there was this the Israel-Iran war, I've thought about the hostages that have been like IDF is trying to rescue. Then I thought about the people that survived the massacre itself. I also thought about the Holocaust survivors as well, because for you to be
Yeah.
attacked in your land again and the innocents being killed, it must transfer you back. So this person here was asking that how did you get through the war with Iran? Like, how was it for you mentally? If you're comfortable, we can talk about it. If you're not comfortable, we skip it.
No, I can tell you that I cannot say that I don't scare from rockets, but I'm really scared from the terrorists that come on the foot. Like, if it's, rockets and like that, it's very scary. And I go right away to the shelter and like that, and all the buildings that explode. But what I'm scared is the terrorists went with their legs and hand to Israel. This is what I worry about it. But because the rockets don't look you, like if he's fall, he fall.
Yeah, it
If
just
he
goes
fall,
anywhere if will destroy. Yeah.
but the people that come, they don't only come and kill. They do very hard things. They things that I never imagined that person can do that if he not get a panic, not panic, that psychiatry attack or something.
Oh,
But
your
they
mental,
are,
your
yeah,
mental
mental
health.
something get crazy.
Yeah,
But no, they knew what they do, and I
yeah,
can
they're
tell
not.
you another thing
Yeah.
about two people. One of them, Avera Mengistu, and the second is Hisham. I don't remember the last name. Avera Mengistu, he's Ethiopian, Israeli, like black man. And
Mm-hmm.
Hisham is a Muslim Israeli. They both have mental issues. They someday go to Gaza with a foot. They crossed the border and went to Gaza. Like I said, they have mental
They
issues. They
walk
don't
to
really
Gaza.
understand what they do. They went to
Yeah.
Gaza, and the people in Gaza catch them. They get that they are Israeli. Everyone not together. Hisham go some day, and Avera go 1 year after, I think, to Gaza. And when people of Gaza get it that they are Israeli, the Hamas people took them to hostage. And they was hostage 10 years. They was hostage
Just like
10
that.
years. You know that story?
No, I
No,
never heard
okay.
it. No.
10 years, and they released in the not last, I think 2 times before, the exchange of prisoners and hostages that we
Yeah.
have.
Yes.
So they released after 10 years.
After
Before 10
10 years.
years, they cross the border, they go into Gaza, and they said to Israel, I don't know, they want a lot of terrorists released. They don't agree to deal or something to release them. So they was there 10 years. And now they're released. So he is a black man, a Jew, and he is a Muslim, an Israeli.
They
And
took
they
a
both an
black
Israeli.
man and a Muslim man.
Yeah, Israeli. And
Yeah,
they
they are
put them
Israeli,
in
but yeah,
hostage, and they put them in hostage like 10 years. And
10
this is
years.
something that I don't understand how the world like if someone come to Israel, nobody take him and put him hostage.
Yeah.
Nobody. And before the 7th of October, the Palestinians come and work and everything in Israel. Okay?
Yeah.
We
Wow.
you have the proof. But if this is the opposite, if I like a girl go to the Gaza, I'm not
Yeah.
only get hostage, you're gonna rape and everything. And 10
It is
years I
absolutely,
was there.
absolutely
So,
horrific. Horrific. Wow.
yes. Look their name in the
Nechama,
Google, you know.
yeah, Nechama Glock says they love you. Love, 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 hugs, hugs for you. Thank you. This one says Queen Mazal. I
Thank you
told you
so
you're
much.
really tough. Her parents are very protective. Yeah, my parents too are very protective. What? My parents? Oh my God. My dad looks at me with his eyes. I know already. So you have my full support and love. I send you healing vibes and lots of love. You know,
Thank you
this
so
issue with what's going on in that area, I think it is it's just misinformation and the propaganda. That is
Yeah.
the problem. And people that hear it, instead of researching it, they just start spreading it too. Especially the famous ones. The famous ones that we follow, they spread it. And that's how, it gets spread abroad. Because some people will never research it. They have these idols they love. Let's say Taylor Swift. If she says something, her followers will not think. They'll just say it is true. Whatever Taylor says is true. So Taylor has a responsibility to do her research. But
I
anyway,
met
well done you.
Kathleen Jenner before 2 weeks.
Oh,
I go to her in the Nova and I share to her my story, and she was like, because it's not like you see an article and I talk to you and it's very hard to you to understand and you like it's crazy and graphic, but if you come to Israel and go to the Nova seat and you see with your eyes how is like crazy, and the people and the beautiful people, because we have all the picture of the people that murder there, because there was
mm-hmm.
400 people that only murder in the Nova seat, that people that come only to dance and love.
Yeah,
So
it
she come
is
there and she
crazy.
talk and
Yeah,
she's amazing, and a lot of
yeah.
people also, but like we have her, we have another person that very strong and famous that do opposite, and like is people don't know
Yeah,
what to believe. Come
exactly.
here,
Like people don't know
Israel.
what to believe at all. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna come. I was thinking of coming before the Iran war. Well, the 12-day altercation happened, and flights were grounded. So that was
Yeah.
hard for me to actually come. And the people that were trying to come from Israel to there was a festival, if I remember clearly, was it a Pride festival or something, where a lot of the you know, the LGBTQ couldn't travel. They were all stranded in Israel. Wasn't that so recently?
What
If
again?
I'm correct. I think recently there was like a pride celebration or pride something
Ah,
in
yeah,
Israel.
yeah, of the gays.
Yeah, of the gays.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, we have some all year in the 6th in June. We have a party and like like that on the is very big event that my girl
Exactly.
like Danielle Cohen that murder in the Nova also, she was also gay, and we
Yeah, you
were
mentioned
I
so. May she rest in
go
peace.
go for that for her. I go last year for
Yeah.
her, but that year is they close because the war of Iran,
Mm-hmm.
and Kathleen Jenner come here also for that.
Mm. Because I saw it on the
So
news, like some people were stranded in Israel because they said they went for the
yeah,
gay pride or gay month, something like that. And yeah, around that time, me and one of my mates were thinking because there's a YouTuber that lives in London in the UK that we plan to go to Tel Aviv with. We are working on the plan to go, so he's definitely one of our plans. He's traveling around everywhere in the world, countries that people spread misinformation about. He travels there
yeah,
everywhere, any country he's there. So he's in, I don't know, Somalia or something right now. So when he comes back, then we're going to sort it out.
amazing.
But yeah, Maza, really, thank you very, very much for your time. So
Thank
uh,
you.
people are saying a few things. They really are encouraging you. They say, where's that one? There's someone that says Mazal. That's why they call you Mazal. Mazel Tov, right?
Mazel tov. Yeah, he's luck in English.
Aha, you are brave, you
Hmm.
have a lot of luck. Because I was seeing people saying luck, Mazel. Then I thought about it, Mazel Tov. And
Yeah.
UV says we will party again. Marcel. What else? Brave woman. Yeah, love, amazing. Really, thank you very much for your time this weekend. You have been so
Peace of
amazing,
love.
and I hope next time we can do another video, but about a different topic. So something light-hearted,
Maybe.
not something
Yeah.
deep. Yeah, because really, I know how traumatic things can be. Like, I lost my parents when I was young, like up to 15 years now that I
Oh
lost my
wow.
parents, but I
Yeah.
still don't really talk much about it. I can mention it, but when I talk about it, it
Mm.
just has this memories, like this thought. I think of things that could have been, because if they were alive, my life would have been completely
Of
different,
course.
because they died when I was young. So I just think of the good memories and stuff. So we're gonna talk about something more positive,
Of
or a
course.
topic that you're really passionate about. I want to really talk about Black people in Israel, like the Black culture, because everywhere there's obviously Black culture, there's English culture, there are many cultures, but I want to talk about the Black culture. We don't hear much about you. Let's talk and share that love, okay?
Yeah.
And well done for being strong and brave. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
Thank
And
you.
yeah,
Really.
guys. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for everyone that has joined. You guys are amazing. So much love to you. And guys, please share love to Mazal. She is tough. She is a survivor. Like her, oh yeah, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna. Well, no, God bless you. And yeah, I'll
Send you
speak
a
to
lot
you
of
soon.
love.
Yeah. All right. Speak to you soon. All right.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.
All right, guys. There you have it. Thank you very much for joining. For those of you that joined us live, you guys are amazing. And then Mazel, oh my God, her story. At some point, I was lost for words. I didn't know what to say. I was just watching, listening. Like, is this a movie she's telling me about? The bit where she was talking about those gunshots, like she was even making the sounds, the rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, then the RPG and the explosions around, and she's just there, like, I came for a music festival, and this is what's happening. It was like unreal. I really, really feel her pain, and at some point, I started feeling like, okay, you know what? Maybe we can stop now, so she doesn't, you know, regurgitate the memory, so she doesn't get, how do you call that? She doesn't relapse in case, because it's really tough, really, really tough. I've heard horrific stories, but this story was beyond horrific. Having to play dead, lay down on the floor with your nose in the earth. They were told that if they stayed under the cars, they'll be safe, right? But everyone that was under the car was gunned. Like they gunned everybody down. She had to run towards the bushes. At first, they tried to drive through the bushes, tried to drive around the trees, they tried to maneuver, but the road, it was undulating, so they couldn't. So they had to get out. She ran. She tried to get branches to cover herself, lay on the floor. Her nose was in the earth. She was breathing the earth, mate, right, to survive. And what happened? They fired, they put fire in the bushes. Like the whole place is just try to smoke them out, so that they'll run towards them. All right. She ran into the cars, rolled herself up, covered herself with the blanket so she would look like a pillow, like disguise. All right. She was disguised there trying to, contact people, to get people to come through, to find help. Understand? And meanwhile, while she was there, now imagine this, yeah. Imagine being rolled up, like you're completely rolled up like this, like rolled up, yeah, completely rolled up and covered. So it's gonna be warm, like you're gonna feel a bit hot, right? But you're there like that, and you're nervous. So imagine you're nervous, you are injured, you're bleeding, so you're losing blood, you're getting weak, right? And you're scared. Also, you're not even sure if it's real, if you're dreaming or not, because you're not really sure, because you went for a music festival and everything happened. So you're not even sure, is this even true? Okay, let me play along in the dream. Covered there, and then she could hear, the attackers, the terrorists, moving back and forth. So she didn't even know if something was gonna happen in the car. She didn't even know if they were gonna shoot the car randomly. She didn't even know if they were gonna fire the car. She didn't know. She was just there. All probability. You see, her name, Mazal. People say names are not important. Names are not important. Names are very important. When you name your children a name, you give a child a name. Give your child a very good name. All right. Her name is Mazal. Who knows if this was one of the reasons why God ordained her name to be Mazal? So every day people are calling her Mazal, Mazal, Mazal. So people are wishing her luck. Every day people call her name Mazal, they're wishing her luck automatically. And you know how the human being is. Like the way the human spirit is, when you keep saying certain words to that spirit, the spirit takes it. The spirit feeds on those words, and those things follow you. People don't understand this. It follows you, like psychology. It follows you. So everyone say Mazal, 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 Mazal. So she's full up with, it's like luck, but it's blessing. Anyway, she goes through all of that, right? And what do you call it? She comes out, and I skipped that part where the terrorists got her. My bad. Where they hit her at the back of the neck. Yeah, sorry. Right on the bushes, she was covered. They hit her at the back of the neck, so she was bleeding, and her hands as well. Yeah, so that's actually the injury. And then jumping back here, she got in the car. Then one of the girls she met, when she was playing dead, came and they finally got her out there, rescued. All this ordeal that she went through, really tough. Like I don't think anyone deserves this at all. And also the misinformation that's been spread abroad about this whole war, this whole situation in between Israel and Palestine. I think people need to stop it, because once you get any information, before you spread anything, make sure you do your research. Make sure you know what you're talking about. All right, because because if you want to resolve a conflict, the first and foremost thing you need to do, first and foremost, yeah, they call it investigation. That's number one, basic. You investigate the whole story first. Investigate the facts, then you lay them down side by side, and then you try to work to see, okay, let's see. But a lot of people don't walk around with the facts. People just go out, they say this is this, people just run with it. And that is why people are pushing the divide. Why is this war going on forever and ever and ever and ever? Because people keep pushing the narrative. And some people, Gen Z and all these gens, you have to think for yourself. You have to do research to know why you're supporting the side you're supporting. If not, innocent people will be dying. We don't want innocent people to die anymore. It's okay. I mean, we don't want death. And but yeah, we don't want innocent people to die. We need peace in that region. Just let us survive, please. Let's coexist, human beings, please. Anyway, guys. Someone said, I'm so glad she wasn't kidnapped because Gazans are very racist against Black people. Tell me about it. So I've not been to Gaza. I don't know much about Gaza, but I know how Black people are treated in Libya. I know how minorities are treated in Middle Eastern countries. I know I've seen stories. I've heard people talk about it. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining this video. You have been amazing. All right. And also, guys, yeah, I want to say big thank you to Mazal. I know she's off now, but really thank you very much. You are a light in this generation. All right. You are someone that God has placed on purpose. All right. People don't believe in God. She was placed here then by faith. You don't believe in faith, you have to believe in something. She's got a purpose for her life. And I believe that spreading this information, like the real information, might be one of them. I really think so. And yes, thank you, Mazal, and thank you guys for joining this live video. I'm going to catch you on the very next one. You take care. It's going to be love and peace out from me. Love and peace out.